Hello and welcome to another episode of me painting again. Oh yeah, we're painting again. And don't know if you've noticed, this is the third video in a row. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm going to try and do a video every single day. And I'm going to do digital painting. And then I'm going to do oil painting. Probably get my gouache out again. I'm going to make sure I do a video a day. Try and do like a oil painting every week or something like that. I ain't quite worked it out. I don't really know what I'm doing, let's be honest. I just want to paint and draw. I just thought I'd give you that heads up on what's going on. And yeah, and hopefully I give you some tips on the way. It's all you can hope for. All I can hope for is to get better. Always want to get better. Right, so I'm on my layers. Don't know if my face is in the way, so I'll do this. Here's my layers. Is my face in the way? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. So this is going to be our drawing layer. Drawing. I've got my nice warm cardigan on today because it's been a bit cold recently. It's been very cold actually, and I can tell you on the way to work this morning it was -1. The car was freezing. I had to defrost it, and when I say defrost it I mean chuck some warm water on it. It works. It works. Right, so here we have a robin. So I've got a few ways that I set up sometimes when I'm doing a drawing of something. I like put the picture on one side and then draw the other side. I haven't actually worked out, I'm still unsure, whether I prefer, let's move that, this is the old picture, whether I prefer drawing it, having the picture there and draw this side, or the other way round. I created a layer of grey so I could put it on top like that. I might do it that way round. I still think about that. It's one of those things I'm like, which is the best way? Which is it? Anyway, let's just go for this. So when I'm painting, oil painting, and I'll put the picture one side and then I'd paint the other side, I'd always bring my head back. But when you're on Photoshop, you can obviously you can zoom in and out. But I zoom out, then I can see more, and then I can start. I mean, I got this gaudy orange here. I can zoom out and have a look and look at the shape. Look at the shape. Look at that colour there. This brush is a bit too... There we go. That's better. So you can spend a while if you wanted painting this. I've actually got this ready to paint in oils. I've never done it. I even spent ages drawing it on the canvas. Well, it was like a panel actually. I was drawing it on the panel. But I never painted it. Couldn't get my mojo going to paint it for some reason. And then I ended up, I think I painted a different one. But anyway, I like robins. I like robins. There's one that comes into where I work actually, into the warehouse. It just zips in and then zips out again. You can see all the different colours. My robin might get bigger than that robin. I kind of want to create a Christmas robin, to be honest. And what I'll do is I'll get the robin and then I'll change it. And maybe my robin will be a bit plumper. Let's get the eye in anyway. What's going on here? What's going on? There's some magic that you can do on the computer that you can't do normally. You can actually do that. It's amazing what you can do though on the computer, I think. You know, for a long time I used to worry about digital art. That's amusing. Something always happens when you put the eye in, doesn't it? Zip. It's got a little bit. I'm just sort of picking colours out there. It's a bit of blue, a bit of all sorts. Anyway, won't worry too much about that. So I've got the eye anyway. The eye's in the place that it needs to be. So we can use that as a guide, because then we've got this sort of colour that comes in. Oops. So if I was going to do cartooning Robin, I would also do it like this. Like I said, I want to do Christmas Robin. Maybe I will do a cartooning like it's dropped out of a kid's book or something. That angle there, thinking about that at the moment. Just cutting it out using this lasso, it's a lasso tool. But it's good to have some reference. It is good. It's good to have reference so I can mess around. Some things about this picture, this photo, I really like. One of them is that nice white bit there. And like that orangey bit there. Just bring that there like that. This brush, it's got a little bit of a texture to it, so you can get some bit of a paint-like effect to it. Anyway, what we're doing to start with is the whole thing, and then we can start refining it the way we want. Once we get the basic there, just getting that shape a little bit better. I was just picking a little colour there. Just getting a bit of this. This is good practice for me. I'm always practicing. I always go into these sort of practice modes where gonna go. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna spend a long time practicing my art, basically. And I find by going on to different mediums, like painting with oils, say, and then thinking, you get to a point where you think, well, I think I've got to a point where I'm still learning, but I'm not learning as fast. So I change to something else, like this, like computer painting. And then I think, I've just noticed that sort of shape there. And then I'm like, oh, well, I've done a bit of computer art. And then I think I'll go back to something else. I'll just do watercolours for a bit. And then I'll do watercolours, and, well, the way I do the watercolour anyway. It's not really the traditional method. Well, it's as traditional as Turner is anyway. Turner was one of the best at watercolour. So they say anyway. There's probably some people that were even better than him, but they were unknown artists. It's always the case, I think. I think there was someone, actually, they said that was even better. One of Turner's mates. I did read that somewhere. Bit of colour in there. Bit of character. Get rid of that bit there. Have a little bit more orange in that bit. Starting to like this. I need to sort the beak out. I don't like the beak. I might do the beak again. So we've got a sort of a shape. So on a dark, this is a darker background, so what I might do is put a light background behind the robin as well. There we go. I might go, well, it's probably going to need to be a bit longer, isn't it? Like there. That's something. So, I want to do a little bit of blue. There's a bit of blue on the top. Can't really see that. I know why. I'm not on it anymore. There we go. Still need there we go. It's a bit better. See, funny thing is, this is quite challenging, and sometimes I think to myself when I'm doing it, I'm like, is this easier or harder than painting in paints? I'm not sure. Because if I was doing it in paints, yeah, I just don't know. You've got the tools that can make it easier, I suppose. You can rectify stuff, but I want that to be more rounded. I have actually got an idea now. I have an idea. I like that. I like these subtle changes of colour there. Let's carry on because we're getting myself a bit bogged down, and I haven't done the wing. The wing, and everything has got a little bit too big on my robin. But I don't mind that actually. I don't mind it. I'm going to carry on. I want to make that a bit cleaner there though. Zip, zip, oops, yeah. I can't do it with the mouse, I'm going to have to use the, I wanted to get that shape a bit better, so I drew it with the, what is that called, lasso tool? The lasso tool. Lasso tool. Yeah, I don't want it to be massive. Don't want this robin to be massive in comparison. But I don't mind it being a bit porchy, because I think this robin was probably a little bit, I think it was a bit on the young side, and mine is going to be a bit older. And a bit Christmas. Christmas? I don't think I can say Christmas anymore. What am I going to do when people say Merry Christmas to me? I'll be saying Christmas. Oh dear. A little bit of light. Yeah, a little bit of there. A little bit there. Let's just zoom out a second. It's not bad actually. It's not bad. I'm going to make it different, rounder. Oof. I don't want to say fat. I want to say paunchier. I want it to be a real strong Christmas one. There we go. Yeah, that's better. That is definitely better. Oof. Merry Christmas, Robin. So I'm using the reference. I'm using it for the colours and stuff, but and for the anatomy of the the robin, but you can just you can start moving on from it and start doing your own thing. I need to put the legs in as well, and I also need to put his Christmas hat on. So my first thought, I won't do that yet because I'm getting ahead of myself. I do need a little dot in the eye though, so I might need a different brush. Let's use one of these gouache brushes. Oh, not that one. Yeah, probably that one. Just shrink it down. Get in the eye. Boop. That's too big. Boop. There we go. So it gives it a little bit of life. I've noticed when you put a dot in an eye, like a dot of light, it just gives the eye life. It gives it life. Amazing. Let's go back to the other brush. It saves your brushes in that, so you can go back. Zip. So what we need to do now, I'm going to give this a little bit of darkness here. Just paint that in. A shape there, bit there as well, and there's one. Ooh, oh dear. The other wing's now going to be hidden because this is a rather large robin now. Whoopsie daisy. So what? Let me just think, if I went like that and gave it a bit more red. A bit more red. Oh yes. A bit more. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to pick up a bit more of that orange again and have that mixed in with it. So now we've got a bit of red sort of coming through as well. It's blue. To sort this out around the wing. The wing's not looking great. This is an area I need to look at a bit better. Just like painting, zooming in and having a look, sitting back, having a look. This funny thing actually that I do sometimes. I haven't done it as much recently. I'm not sure if I like that colour. I think what I'll do is go into that. It's sort of a reddish colour. I'll go into a dark red, put it in with it. That's better. And zoom out, have another look, decide it's awful, and then zoom in. There we go. I think I'm alright with that. I'm gonna get rid of a bit of this. Just using the rubber. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. A bit of this colour, I like. Chuck a bit of that in there. I want to get this colour. I want to get that because I like that. There's only a little bit of that actually came through then, which I don't mind. So we need to put the feet in. I'm thinking the head's there. The first leg is there, and the second one, that wing about there. Whoops. So to do multiple shapes, you hold down Shift, and then if you do a circle or whatever, then hold down Shift. You can do another one, and then another one, and then another one. Another one, and you can change all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it took me ages to work that out. It just shows I'm not really a digital painter. I just try my hand at it, and I find like doing something like this. If I go to get the paints out, don't like that. It's not the right angle. That might be. Yeah, if I go to get the paints out after I've done a digital one like this, then I'll know what I'm doing. Basically, simple as that, really. I kind of want a peek of this wing. I like that warmer colour. I'll put that in there. Okay, that's looking pretty good. So I want the feet about there. So we've got a bit there, a bit there. And this foot, you can't really see it because it's the other side of this tree. We can do a bit more detail on that afterwards, I think. I might put that bit of light on the side of there. And on there. Yeah, so what I also wanted, I want a lot of stuff, but what I also wanted was on this tree, going on there? Oh, I think it was because it was so small. I wondered what was going on there. Let's put the tree branch in. Sort of a green colour, isn't it? I mean, there's actually all sorts of colours on it. But we don't mind. Put a little bit of that in there. Bit of green. And then, what I want to put on. Uh-oh. I forgot that I did that. I know. Have another one with pink. That. I'll bring that robin up. I'm going to rasterize that layer of the robin because that gives you the ability to then cut things out like this. Select inverse and delete. So just so I can re-look at this area, so I need to work on that bit a little bit more. So do another layer. So what I'm thinking anyway is I want to give this a little bit of a hat. So imagine it's got a little this is a little bit bright actually. Don't want it to be as red as that yet. There we go. I'm going to put a little bit of a hat on him, a bit like that. Just using this to clean the edges up, really. I'm liking this already. And then I might use this, actually a bit more lighter, to do the fluffy bit. And then a little bit of that on there. Merry Christmas, Robin. And then what I could do with is a little bit of dark in there where it's a bit of a crease. Just go a tiny bit duller, and then I can create a bit of a of texture on this. And the white I could do with going a little bit duller, and I could do the same on that. Just so it's not just a single colour. We can give it a bit more something else. I like the robin. Be good if it had a little fake beard as well, maybe. Was that going too far? Oh, I don't know. Right, what I could do with... I like this yellow. Maybe I could use a different brush. Just give it a little bit of a yellowish glow here and there. Now I need to put a bit more detail in the feet. Luckily we have the reference, because I would never know how the feet go normally. Okay. Get that line there, that straight line. There we go, I quite like that. And there we go. So, we can remove him or her. Actually, let me just have one more look. One more look. One more little final tweak. Final tweak. The shape. Little tweaks, little additions. But you could keep going, couldn't you? You could keep going forever. I'm gonna go with this. I quite like this actually. It's a nice, nice Christmassy scene. And then I'm gonna merge it all together, I think. And then have it like there. Actually, like there. And guess what? You could crop it like that, and you could have Merry Christmas written at the top. if you wanted. I mean, you could do that. And then you got yourself a Christmas card design. Probably not white, but you know, there we go. It's an idea. But this is just a way that I would have a go at doing a Christmas robin, using a little bit of reference and having a bit of fun with it. So thanks very much for watching this episode, and I'll see you at another one. Cheers, bye.